Hero and Kaiser, welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Well, I'm back at it with a brand new chapter. Thankfully, we didn't have to wait too long compared to the previous chapters sometimes where it's been over a month. But if you don't know by now, it says here that I was double-crossed by Veruca and must find another way to get to Dad. With the help of her friends and Jacob, you devise a daring new strategy. And something does happen to somebody. I think it actually might have been Jacob. I can't remember now. So onwards to Dumbledore. Speak with the captain, so to speak. Hi, Professor. What did you...
Casey, we can dispense with the pleasantries. Tell me at once, how is Jacob?
Professor, he can't see. I was able to get Jacob out of harm's way, but it was too late. Veruca inflicted a variant of the conjunctivitis curse that the healers have never encountered before. So far, it's been unresponsive to the Oculus potion. Even magic has its limits, I'm afraid. It's easy to forget. I won't give up. Well, I guess I'm giving up. Hopefully I can catch up. The biggest problem though is that because I'm in year 7, it takes such a long time just to go up one attribute that it zapped all the fun out of it for me, man. Because I'm going to have to do some hardcore grinding. It's easy to forget that we can't solve every problem with magic.
Especially when it comes to the value of life. We are not invincible, Casey.
Thank you, Professor.
Jacob has a difficult road ahead. He will need his brother now more than ever. And now we must go from one uncomfortable subject to another. Your father. Rudy has informed me of the situation, but I'd like you to tell me your version of the events.
That sounds like a plan. And hopefully our bro will get his eyesight back, but I'm not really sure what he can do. Veruca approached us with a plan to take the amulet off my dad. Jacob and I felt it was our best chance to bring Dad back, so we accepted. We even consulted with Mad-Eye Moody, who was ready to swoop in with the oars. The plan backfired when my dad caught me trying to steal the amulet, then Veruca ambushed us. I stayed where I was, and Jacob got hit by Veruca's spell. Working with a dark witch was incredibly risky, even if you thought you could outsmart her, defend your actions, agree it was a mistake. Well, we had permission from Mad-Eye Moody. Why didn't Mad-Eye Moody talk to Dumbledore? Unless there was a reason given and I just can't remember. But I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? I agree. I think it was a mistake. I agree, Professor. We made a dangerous mistake, and Jacob paid the price for it.
I appreciate your clear perspective after such a trying experience. The situation is becoming increasingly more treacherous. First your friend Mr. Lee, and now Jacob. Luckily, Mr. Lee has been released from the infirmary.
That's good news, Professor. Will I be expelled for all the trouble I've caused? Hey, listen, man. If I hadn't been expelled from all the crap I did from before, there's no chance that I'm being expelled now.
I suppose. Had I been in your shoes, I would have done the same thing.
Are you sure? Especially since you were so upset with me when I broke into Professor Green's office.
Yes, well, I may have let my fear for my students' safety get the better of me. Besides, if I didn't expel Marilla for involvement in R, I certainly cannot justify expelling you.
Marilla? I need to find her. If anyone knows what happened to Veruca and my dad since the ambush, it'll be her. Thank you, Professor, for everything.
Casey, be careful.
Yes, the cliche last words before I get pulverized. Well, I don't know what she's doing in the library. We'll find out. Marilla, what are you doing in the library? In case you've forgotten, Casey, we still have classes and a little thing called graduation coming up. I'm not about to fall behind in schoolwork because of one unbreakable vow. If I survive that long. You've made it this far, although Jacob and I almost didn't. You tried to prepare us for what might happen if we turned over Veruca. I certainly did, but you thought you had everything under control. I warned you there would be consequences if you failed. But you don't know the half of it. What do you know, Marula? I'll tell you everything, but you better pay close attention this time. This is important. I've spoken to Marula since you failed to get the amulet out of your dad. She has suspicions that you and Jacob double-crossed her, and we're working with the ministry to capture her. Since you wouldn't tell me your plan, I couldn't give Veruca any information. Regardless, your deal to work with my aunt has set a series of events in irreversible motion. What do you mean? Now that the ministry has come so close to capturing your dad, they won't stop until they finish the job. And neither will Veruca. She's decided the only way to save R is by getting rid of your dad yourself. Prioritize your dad, prioritize Marula. Family? Or girlfriend? I don't know, because if I try to prioritize my dad, Marula is under that spell, right? I guess we'll go daddy. We have to stop Veruca. Marula, you're the only one who can get close to her now. But if I do, I'll break my unbreakable vow to true family, and a broken vow means a dead me. This is a lot. I get it. Saving your dad's more important to you than my unbreakable vow. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna focus what's in front of me, this Chelmsburg, and you worry about whatever you want. Marula, No talking in the library. Alright, Marilla, I'll take this information back to Jacob and figure out what to do next. I mean, that is a lot to take in, there's no question about it. So I want to check on Jacob. I'm assuming he probably still can't see. But we'll find out. Hi Jacob, it's KC. How you feeling? Like a science experiment? I feel like Hilo is hovering over me all hours, talking in low whispers, as if I can't hear them. It's humiliating. Have they made any progress on Veruca's conjunctivitis curse? No. They've tried everything they know. At this rate, they may never find the answer. Cheer Jacob up. Emphasize with Jacob. Rage against Veruca. Well, I guess you can't go wrong with any of these. We'll try to cheer him up. Look on the bright side. At least you don't have to look at the hospital food. Now is not the time for jokes. Well, I tried, dang it. I appreciate you coming to visit, but now may not be the best time. I'm still in pain. I feel useless. Don't say that. I need your help, Jacob. We have an urgent new problem to solve. I talked to Marula. The situation is getting worse. You might be the only person who can shed light on the situation. Oh no, don't say shed light. Oh, or maybe he just didn't figure it out. Go on. I figured because it's like, well, he can't see light. Never mind. Let's work together to formulate a plan. Let's do it. Let's not do it. There has to be a way to prevent Veruca or the Aurors from getting to Dad. You're right, we can't give up. We were united in separating Dad from his cursed amulet because we wanted to save Dad and dissolve R. Our goal is the same, the only thing that has changed is my eyesight. Then, we have to continue the fight. If our goal was to stop Dad, then I have to find a way to get to him, before Ruka and Mad-Eye does. Thank you for reminding me I may still be of use after all. Thank you. Don't give up hope. If the healers can't figure out a way to uncurse you, we'll just have to do it ourselves. I wish I could be there with you for whatever comes next. But you're gonna have to do it without me. You'll be with me in spirit. But first, I have to talk to someone who may have strong feelings about our current situation. Who is it? Barnaby! I forgot all about you, you good-looking guy. So we know how Jacob is doing. We know how Marula is doing. But how is Barnaby doing? Barnaby, thank Merlin you're out of the infirmary. I will if I ever see him, but for now, I have to study. After all you've been through, you're thinking about studying? Like a niffler stealing silver, graduation has snuck up on me. I hope life after Hogwarts is twice as exciting, but half as dangerous. I don't know if I'm ready to leave, are you? I can't wait. I'm not ready. I can't wait. I can't wait for life after Hogwarts. It's a fresh start in a whole new world. A world that gives you plenty of time to play with magical creatures. I agree. Creature time will be so much better when I don't have to take study breaks. I haven't had much time to think about graduation and everything happening recently. I heard about Veruca's double cross, and Jacob, and well, everything. I'm sorry, KC, how are you doing? This is a new low. I have a new purpose. I think we've dealt with more, or worse, over the past, 7 years of Hogwarts. All this has done is give me a new purpose. Veruca will pay for what she's done. If I give up now, I will win, and my dad will be lost forever. I can't let that happen. I've never seen you so determined, Casey. I believe in you. R needs to end this once and for all. I have to get to my dad before Veruca or the Ministry does. That doesn't sound like something you should do alone. Too many of my family and friends have suffered already. Friends like you. We're all doing what's right. The fate of R affects all of us. I have loads of reasons why it's important to accept help from your friends. Well, tell me there, Barnaby. Show me what you got. You see, Casey, this isn't your fight alone. The Circle of Connor was made to avenge Rowan. You do so much for your friends. It's our turn to pay you back by helping you disband R. Barnaby, your loyalty is admirable. I can use all the help I can get. Great idea. I'll follow you anywhere, Casey, until the end. We have to be careful. Confronting my dad with the entire circle could lead to an all-out war. I need to draw him out. Alone. It's risky, but you know your dad best. We'll be ready when you need us. Do you know where he's hiding? No one has seen him since he apparated away from the ambush. I have a hunch there's only one thing that will pull my dad out of hiding. I'll tell him I'm ready to join R? Oh, the prophecy is fulfilling, at least on their side. But it's just a ruse, right? We're saying that we're gonna do that. Meet with Peregrine. I'm making arrangements for a meeting. I'll let you know when it's safe. Oh, we're gonna get a chance to meet him and actually tell him? Is he gonna let me leave? Am I gonna be stuck there? We're gonna find out in 4 hours. Well, here we go. It's time to meet Daddy. Doing this in public is probably a good idea. Okay, never mind, there's nobody here. Oh no, this can't be good. Whoops, I accidentally closed the game. Right on time, Casey. I hope you don't mind. I called in a few favors so we could have some privacy. After all, it seems you've come to an important realization. Where have you been? Ooh, he's got that scowl on his face. That could be a good screenshot or thumbnail. Nice to see you too. I've been in hiding after Veruca's betrayal and the Aura's arrival. That was a surprise, let me tell you. I almost risked it all to visit Jacob in the hospital. Please tell me, how is he doing? He's blind, Dad. The healers can't seem to break Veruca's twisted take on the curse. My boy? Blind? It's all my... No. This is all Veruca's doing. She will die by my hand, but her end will not come swiftly. Her cries for mercy will go unanswered. Dad? All of this pain and devastation could have been avoided had you simply joined ours sooner. You're saying this is my fault. I'm saying... I was glad to receive your owl. It was only a matter of time before you came to your senses. Are you finally ready to join R? Confirm or deny? Well, the whole point of this was to go to join R. So we're going to confirm it. I'm ready to join. It is the only way to stop all the suffering. I've been waiting a long time to hear that, son. Too long, in fact. What's that supposed to mean? Keep up, KC. I'll explain it slowly so you understand. Time to lay it all on the table. Tell me everything. You see, the decision to join R is out of your hands. We are retracting our invitation? That doesn't change the fact that I'll always be your dad. I'm glad. I wish it did. Well, he was going on telling me that I was running out of time, so I guess I must have ran out of time. I wish it did. I'm ashamed of you. You don't have to be so hurtful, Casey. You're trying to turn me into something that I'm not. You're trying to steal my power. Why do you want my amulet anyway? To save you, to stop R, for myself. Even though I can't do the middle option, I think the first one actually could help too. Because in a sense, you are trying to save him as well if you take away the amulet. To save you. All I want is to break the curse and get back the dad I remember as a kid. It's always been about saving you, Dad. Why won't you understand that? All lies. Casey, I never noticed this before, but you are quite naive. I expect the real world will come as quite a shock to you after graduation. You may not believe me, but I do wish you the best. It was good to see you one last time. What do you mean, last time? R is regrouping. We have big plans. Do not try to stop me again. You are not powerful enough. What are you going to do? You'll see soon enough. Goodbye, Casey. Oh man, my recording got wonky on me at the end. Video-wise for that. But that's how it ends. Like we saw before, it looks like my time ran out. Everything that happened previously with Jacob going blind and everything, I guess it was just the straw that broke the camel's back. The question is, where do we go from here? If R is regrouping, and I can't join R anymore, now what? Veruca obviously is going to be by herself, I'm assuming, and my dad and everything that's going on, they're going to regroup and do their own thing, I guess, maybe. We had questions before going into this, and now that I'm not joining, and what he told me, we have even more questions. We'll see how this is going to play out moving forward, but let me know down below, what did you think of this chapter and everything that transpired? Do you think that Jacob's going to be cured eventually? I think he probably will be. I don't know how we're going to do that, but eventually I think that's going to be a thing. Subscribe for more videos, and I will see you move forward with more eventually down the road, and we're going to see how this all wraps up. Probably a long time from now, but eventually this will all come to a conclusion in Hogwarts Mystery. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.